dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Steve Hensley. Congressional Democrats are moving forward with a plan to bypass Republican support for President Biden's nearly $2 trillion COVID relief plan. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she wants the final bill passed within 2 weeks. CBS's Natalie Brand has the latest from the White House.
President Biden signaled Friday he's willing to go it alone without Republican support to get his $1.9 trillion COVID relief plan passed.
I'm going to act. I'm going to act fast.
Referencing the latest jobs report, the president says the economy is still in trouble and argues the counterproposal offered by Senate Republicans doesn't go far enough at about a third of the price of the president's plan.
We're being asked to spend another $1.9 trillion to deal with the coronavirus pandemic, and yet we have no idea how much of the $900 billion that we just enacted 5.5 weeks ago has gone out the door.
Middle-class folks need help, but you don't need to get any help to someone making $300,000 or $250,000.
In his first television interview since being sworn in, the president tells CBS Evening News anchor Norah O'Donnell that he's willing to compromise on who receives $1,400 stimulus checks and on his plan for a $15 minimum wage.
I'm prepared, as President of the United States, on a separate negotiation on minimum wage to work my way up from what it is now.
Meanwhile, the administration continues its push to ramp up vaccinations. In New York, the legendary Yankee Stadium has turned into a mass vaccination site that will serve Bronx residents only.
The Bronx has been disproportionately affected by the pandemic, and so we have to go where the need is.
And heading into Super Bowl Sunday, federal health officials are urging Americans to avoid parties.
There will be no loitering on Bourbon Street.
The mayor of New Orleans is ordering bars closed citywide starting next Friday through Mardi Gras Day on February 16th. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
More than 7 million Americans have received both doses of the COVID-19 vaccine now. Governor Andy Beshear reminded Kentuckians to keep gathering small and safe this Super Bowl weekend. The governor announced 2,261 new cases today in Kentucky. The statewide total increased to 374,268. There were 50 new deaths reported today. The death toll stands at 3,971. Will likely surpass 4,000 this weekend. The positivity rate is now at 8.16%, continues to drop slightly, and at least 44,692 Kentuckians have recovered from the virus. For more on COVID-19 in Kentucky, you can always go to our website at WYMT.com. As many continue to work from home and some students continue virtual learning, the need for broadband is greater now than ever before. Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman is hoping the Kentucky Broadband Initiative will lead to broadband access to everyone in Kentucky. She says a simple 30-second speed test can bring internet to those who need it most.
It's also going to inform our partners, our public and private partners, who are going to be instrumental in actually providing these services throughout the state.
The Lieutenant Governor is asking each Kentuckian to take the speed test no matter where you live in the state. Recycling centers across the Commonwealth have been impacted due to COVID-19, and the Bell County Solid Waste and Recycling Center is no different. Day-to-day operations have changed. The center was forced to update the materials that can be accepted for recycling. Staff at the center say items like plastic bags, wood, and styrofoam are currently not accepted.
Not everything is recyclable, and oftentimes we get a lot of garbage, a lot of just things that we have to remove, physically separate, and then at the same time, instead of that being disposed of through the routine of regular garbage collection, we have to dispose of it. Therefore, we have to pay the cost of it going to the landfill.
The recycling center has been in operation for more than 10 years and has 2 full-time employees that take care of the day-to-day operations. In just 4 weeks, the ag tech company App Harvest, headquartered in Moorhead, has seen major success, shipping its first harvest of tomatoes, expanding a high-tech educational program for high school students, and becoming a publicly traded company on NASDAQ. Jonathan Webb is the founder and CEO and says his company's success is a team effort.
high schools, community colleges, universities, to companies in the region and companies outside of the region. And we're going to work together, both sides of the aisle, everybody. It's a long table. Let's keep putting chairs at the table. And it's going to take a lot of us to make this happen. Our company's charging forward, but we're just one company.
AppHarvest plans to expand across the region. Webb says the produce from AppHarvest will first be available in select national retailers. You can hear much more about the company Monday night at 7 o'clock on Issues and Answers. A new $500,000 grant through the Appalachian Regional Commission will help Hazard Community and Technical College expand one of its programs. The Commercial Driver's License Training Program will expand, adding 2 new trucks and box trailers at both the Hazard and Leslie County campuses. The money will also allow them to add 1 full-time employee as well as 4 part-time, plus additional supplies. HCTC President Dr. Jennifer Linden says this is a career field full of opportunities.
We have both men and women who enroll in our CDL training program, and it is a wonderful opportunity for anyone who wants to get out on the road. If you are a little bit nervous about getting on the road, and maybe you haven't had any experience in a large truck before, we do have a simulator that students can start out on.
The Work Ready Kentucky scholarships do include CDL training programs. If you're interested, you can call to get more information at 1-800-246-7521. Harlan native Michelle Asher received the surprise of a lifetime last month from the NFL. Asher is an ER nurse in Florida and was chosen to be one of the 7,500 vaccinated healthcare workers attending the Super Bowl. It was not until she received the actual ticket last week that the reality sunk in. She says she always wanted to attend a Super Bowl, but never thought she actually would. You can watch the big game Sunday night right here on WYMT. Williamson, West Virginia is celebrating its 10th new business opening since the beginning of the pandemic, and the latest is sending shivers down some spines. The old hospital on College Hill now has new owners, and it will serve as a tourist attraction, offering a paranormal experience nestled in the mountains of Mingo County. The attraction will also remain a piece of the area's history, sharing local legends without changing its bones.
We do want to open a gift shop and a museum to be able to show some of the exhibits that we got, but we don't want to change it so much because we have been, not only with the history side of it, but there were so many people born here.
The first event at the space, a Bloody Valentine's dinner planned for Valentine's weekend, was sold out shortly after it was announced.
We're going to be tracking another snowy system as we head into the weekend. Heading into tomorrow, starting out with a little bit of sunshine, clouds increase into the mid-40s. Most of those snow showers arrive late Saturday, early as we head into your Sunday, with temperatures getting into the mid to upper 30s and could be a little bit cooler than that. Models starting to trend a little bit on that cooler side. Let's go ahead and break it down in future view. Temperatures starting out into the upper 20s to lower 30s for tomorrow. Clouds increase with those highs getting into about the mid to maybe even upper 40s. Some models hitting at some warmer temperatures tomorrow, which is why we're calling for more of that rain and snow mix for some of us, but a lot of us are going to get in on that snow, especially with the timing of this system. It's a low pressure system to our south and then another one kind of to our west. They're going to combine. So we start out with rain mainly for our western counties, but snow in some of those higher elevations. And then you see kind of sandwiched between snow and rain here in the mountains. So higher elevations definitely going to start to see that snow and our mountain counties and a little bit down into the Cumberland Valley as well. Some of us kind of just seeing that mix. All of us have a good chance of seeing that snow into the early morning hours as temperatures drop, and we should quickly see that moisture push out of here and hopefully a little bit of sunshine by the time we get into your Sunday afternoon. So how much snow are we expecting? Here's one model showing a dusting to almost 3 inches in those higher elevations. And as we look at a different model, really much of the same story, anywhere from a dusting to 2 to possibly 3 inches. So here's our first call for snowfall. Most of us in that dusting to 2 category. Higher elevations from Pike County, even down into parts of Whitley County, could be closer to that 2 to 4 plus inches. Of course, that plus for those higher elevations. Looking at the rest of that Community Trust Bank extended forecast, sunshine returns Monday, and then looking like a wintry mess heading into the rest of next week.
All right, Paige, of course, we'll be here keeping an eye on it all weekend long. Hopefully it won't be bad enough to affect our Mountain Classic basketball tournament, which continues through Sunday. Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Much more on the Mountain Classic coming up next on the Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Sky Alert Weather, sponsored by Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
The WYMT News app offers alerts on breaking stories as they happen, customized to the categories you choose. The WYMT News app, powered by Appalachian Wireless.
At Baptist Health, we want you to know the facts. Visit BaptistHealthDocs.com to view a video of registered nurse Stacy Carson on the role of the Oncology Nurse Navigator. Baptist Health Corbin. Be a healthier you.
Arby's, 2 for $6 every day. It doesn't get more Arby's than this. 2 of those things for just $6. Arby's, we have the meat.
The Monsters of Destruction return to the Corbin Arena for 3 massive shows. Friday, February 5th at 7:30 and Saturday, February 6th at 1 and 7:30 p.m. This year's show will be on dirt. Witness top monster trucks, including Raminator, Rammunition, War Wizard, Nitro Menace, and Jailbird. You'll also witness the insane action from the freestyle motocross. Plus, go for a ride in Sergeant Smash. Tickets are limited. Get tickets now. Tickets are available at the arena box office. Or get all details at monstersofdestruction.com. Do not miss the action-packed Monsters of Destruction Friday, February 5th and 6th.
Get ready for the big game at Food City.
This week, save on Ground Round, 8-piece fried chicken, Mike's Cheesy Bites or Ultimate Pizza, and more.
This is not breakfast. It's a sad, lukewarm compromise wrapped in disappointment. Now this is breakfast, the DQ Real Breakfast, with warm, fluffy biscuits baked daily, covered in thick country-style gravy, and served with 2 Purnell sausage patties hot off the griddle, instead of whatever this is. And right now, you can get all this for less than $4. Now this is breakfast. DQ. Happy tastes good.
This is Pretty Litter, the world's smartest cat litter. Its ultralight, super absorbent formula traps odors, and its crystals change colors to help you monitor your cat's health. Plus, Pretty Litter offers free delivery. Order today at prettylitter.com.
Hello and welcome into the Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime Show. I'm Willie Hope. We have a full show for you tonight. Of course, we have our WYMT Food City Mountain Basketball Classic, presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau and sponsored by ARH, as you have heard all week. So let's start with that. Let's go ahead and get to those highlights. Girls semifinals on Friday night. So our #1 team, the North Laurel Lady Jags, playing host to the Knott Central Lady Patriots. Jaguars led 43-19 at the break. For the second half, Brooke Nicholson pushing the ball up the floor, gets the 3 off. Jags' lead is now 27 points. Knott Central trying to stay in this. Kira Mullen swings it to Kelsey Noble. She says, guess what I can do too? Count the 3. Then Kylie Gearhart gonna drive the shot. How about the block from Chloe McKnight? Says no ma'am, but Presley Fletcher gets it right back for the putback. Deficit is now 25 points. Knott keeps chipping away at the deficit. Mullins gets the deuce and is heading to the charity stripe for the old-fashioned 3-point play. That will cut it to 20. North, Sean Wider, our #1 team, though, off the inbound, Haley Valentine gets the bucket as she falls to the ground. And then, how about the ball movement? They do this all the time. Valentine to Emily Sizemore. She hits freshman Chloe Knight down low for the deuce. North Laurel is moving on to the championship game, 74-54 the final. Valentine had 23 in this one. Mullins had 19 for the Lady Patriots. And Chloe McKnight had 20 points, the freshman for North Laurel. But who would they face in the championship game? The Martin County Cardinals or the undefeated #3 Floyd Central Lady Jaguars? Let's start at 1. Jada Johnson driving to the bucket, making it look easy with the spin right there. Jaguars go up 9. Lady Jags trying to make the lead bigger. Katie Jo Moore hits Kennedy Harville on the wing. She buries a 3. That extends the lead to 10. You know the saying, if it's not broke, Don't fix it. Same play, more to Harville. She says, I'm going to cash that one in as well. She's fired up after those 2 plays. Martin County trying to get something going. They will. Gracie Snyder finds Lakin in motion. The Cards still behind by 10. That's Lakin Porter. Then how about this play? More with the smooth as butter pass to Johnson. What a connection from the 2 of them. Jags get the lead up to 14. How about a spin move on the other end? It's Lakin Williams dishing to Katie Markham. The nice little fake in the post. I gotta put that in my repertoire. She gets the and 1. As time runs down in the first half, Moore finds Cameron Shannon, the junior from way downtown. Book it. So Floyd Central moving on in this one, 55-38 the final. Jada Johnson had 21 points. On the other side for Martin County, Lakin Porter had 16. A WYMT sports reporter, Camille Gear, was there and has more on the championship game. Camille?
Here is the name of the championship game, the Jaguars versus the Jaguars. The championship game, something that everyone has been looking forward to all week, is just around the corner. And for the girls bracket, it's finally set. The number 1 North Laurel Jaguars defeated Knox Central 74-54, and they will battle it out with the number 3 Floyd Central Jaguars. They defeated Martin County 55-38. Floyd Central remains a perfect 11-0 on the season, while North Laurel also has 11 wins, coming in at 11-2. Both teams know Sunday's championship game is going to be a battle.
Floyd is, I think, undefeated still right now. One of the best players in the mountains. It's going to be a very tough matchup for us. The entire team is actually clicking well, though. We've already started watching film on both of them, and we know we're going to have to be prepared no matter which team comes out of it.
You know, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So, you know, you want to play tough teams. That just gets you ready for the regional tournament. And if you avoid them, you're not ready. So, I mean, we'll see if we're up for the challenge Sunday, but I'm more than that and ready to play them. I know that.
So our highly anticipated girls championship game will tip off Sunday at noon. Like all week, you can watch this one on our second channel, Heroes and Icons, or stream it on our app or online at WYMT.com. Should be a great game. I know I'm really excited for that one. But for now, reporting in Perry County, Camille Gear, WYMT Mountain Sports.
Thanks, Camille. So here is our championship matchup. Number 3, Floyd Central, and number 1, North Laurel. Floyd Central putting that undefeated record on the line. This one flips off with the coin flip on Sunday at noon. We'll have more Mountain Classic tomorrow, of course. 4 games coming up. For now, we head elsewhere in the mountains. Stay tuned. We head to London to see one of the top teams in the state hit the floor.
Appalachian Wireless invites you to start the new year off with a bang. What better way than with a new Samsung device? The new Samsung Galaxy S21, S21 Plus, and S21 Ultra are the latest and hottest devices of the new year with great cameras, all-day battery life, and faster processors. The S21 is the phone everyone wants and will be jealous of. From now till the end of February, the new Samsung S21 models will be $400 off the Advantage plan at Appalachian Wireless and AppalachianWireless.com. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Dave Baker here for my friends at Citizens Bank of Kentucky. And our message is clear. We're here to serve you and fill your needs. All drive-through services remain open during regular business hours. ATMs are available 24/7, and our mobile banking services are available 24/7. Now, if you need additional help or services, give us a call, toll-free, 1-866-462-2265. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The bank for your life.
Alice Lloyd College is now accepting applications for January 2021. ALC is one of the top colleges in America for graduating students with the least amount of debt, has approximately 98% of students employed or in graduate school 6 months after graduation, is the only college in the nation that financially supports graduates, is one of only 9 work colleges in the nation, and returns 81% of students back to the region. Go online and apply today. Alice Lloyd College. Stay close. Go far.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care. You know, during the holidays, it's more important than ever to stay safe. That's why so many people choose Total Pharmacy Care to fill their prescriptions. Making sure your prescriptions are filled carefully and all your questions are answered, that's what they do. They have home delivery, curbside service, and drive-thrus with 5 convenient locations: Martin, Prestonsburg,
Pikeville, Belfry, and Phelps. Total Pharmacy Care, not just a name, it's a promise.
Welcome back to the show. We head to London now. We saw the top team on the girls' side in North Laurel. Now let's check out the top team on the boys' side, which also happens to be North Laurel. Corbin trying their hand at slowing down the Jaguars in Reed Shepard, who dropped 50 last Friday. He starts off the game right, cashing in the wide open three off the dish from Ryan Davidson. The Red Hounds were more than here for this one. Carter Stewart says, I can shoot it too. He rattles home the three. Corbin up one at the end of one. Second quarter, more trades. This time it's Hayden Llewellyn, a top 10 scorer in the state from the wing. Corbin up 5. More from the Hounds, showing off the defense. Seth Mills with the block and the finish, showing he can do it on the court as well as on the field. Jags would take the lead into the break, though. Beautiful bounce pass from Shepard to Ryan Davidson. Jags up 2. To the fourth quarter now. Corbin still right there. Josh Hibbets gets to a spot with the pull-up. Hounds down just 4, but Shepard would finish them off. The top of the key three, making the string sing. Then in transition, how about the sweet cross and the two-hand jam for you? He had 50 last Friday. How about 54 this Friday against Corbin? He added 9 assists and 8 rebounds as well. North Laurel wins the shootout 98-90 to stay undefeated. Freshman Carter Stewart had 24 for Corbin, and Llewellyn had 23 for the Red Hounds as well. Over in Pike County, the Hawks playing host to the Harlan Green Dragons and Jordan and Cal. Green Dragons sharing the wealth early. Jaden Gist finds Caleb McClendon wide open in the corner, splashes home the 3 to give Harlan a 3-point lead. Here again with the ball movement, Gist to William Austin for the mid-range jumper right at the free throw line. Harlan up 3. Pike Central trying to stay alive though. Josh Dutuit gets it to Bryce Atkins. Little step back here to keep the Hawks within 3. But the Green Dragons once again finding a lane as Jordan Akau easily getting to the bucket for the nice finish down low. And how about once again Gist gets it in the paint. Nice little spin move, just kisses it off the glass. So sweet to put his team up 5 again. No quitting Pike Central though. Jalen Brigden finds Dutuit for the triple, but the Hawks down 8 at that point. They will come all the way back in this one to win an overtime thriller, 89-77, the final. We head to Middlesboro real quick. Saw this play on Twitter from Matt Jones. Jay West with a putback for the game winner for Middlesboro right here. They get a huge win over Bell County tonight in 52nd District action. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a look at some scores. You see the Bell County score there. Middlesboro taking down the Bobcats 49-47. And then South Laurel, number 9 in our Alice Lloyd College Mountain Top 10 on the boys side, taking down Whitley County 59-33. And we head up to Somerset for a doubleheader in Pulaski County. The boys taking down Southwestern, the Maroons 85-57. On the girls' side, it was the Lady Warriors who got the best of the Lady Maroons, 49-45. The final. Well, we have reached our halftime break. Still plenty more to go as we always take a look at Kentucky's Saturday matchup. The Cats host the rivals south of the border in number 11 Tennessee. But first, we head to the girls' side of things as the top 10 team, Pikeville, took the floor.
Watch the big game this Sunday with coverage beginning at noon on WYMT TV. Presented by Appalachian Wireless. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Download the WYMT weather app and get up-to-the-minute forecast and radar readings for your location.
If you've been to the rest, check out the best. It's this weekend only at the Center in Somerset. Kennywood's Gun and Knife Show. Thousands of guns, knives, and you're invited to buy, sell, or trade. Collectors, hunters, and gun enthusiasts, you don't want to miss this huge event on Saturday and Sunday at the Center in Somerset.
Welcome back to the show. We head to the girls' side now as promised, getting a look at one of our Alice Lloyd College Mountain Top 10 teams. You'd say we had some Big Sandy, Pikeville, and Coach Chrissy Orm playing host to Ashland Blazer. The kittens trying to find a rhythm early. They get to the basket here for the lay-in right there. Then on the other end, it's Pikeville getting to the cup. Kylie Hall lays it in. Lady Panthers lead 37-26. Another common theme for Pikeville. Feed it to Hall and get out of her way. She finishes through contact and would make the free throw to put her team up 13. But no lay down from these kittens. The three rims out, but Ella Sellers is there to clean it up and pull Ashland back within 12. But back comes Pikeville with some defense. Trinity Rowe with the steal and finishes it in transition. Lady Panthers up 14 midway through the third row. One of the top-rated freshmen in the Commonwealth. No quit from Ashland, though, like we said before. Lindsay Wallenfelds gets it to Carly Cullup with an open lane. Kittens keep the deficit at 14, but Pikeville will roll in this one, 63-46 over the Kittens. We head back to the 13th region. Hazard traveling to London to take on South Laurel on senior night. Lady Cards had it going from downtown. Kylie Clem hits Corbin Miller for the wide open tray, and she sinks it. Hazard will respond, though, with a tray of its own. Libby Danner driving and kicking to Hannah Stidham. Bottoms on that one. South Laurel's trays would keep falling, though. Miller gets another to fall. Then Bree Howard pushing in transition to Clem. She knocks down a 3-0, but net. Then Howard, the lone senior, gets in on the action, celebrating her day. Lady Cardinals piling it on from outside. They clean up the glass pretty well, too, off the miss. Gracie Turner with the board. No good, but third time is the charm. She's going to say, get out my way. Count the bucket as well. Lady Cards up 14 at the break. They cruise to a 74-46 win over the Lady Dogs. We head down to Manchester, just down the road. Redbird visiting Clay County in 49th District action. Lady Tigers had it going from the outside as well. Madison Curry knocks down one of her 4 first-half threes. Lady Tigers up 10, but Redbird will battle back. Alyssa Gibson beats the first quarter buzzer to cut the lead to 7. Then Lady Cards will pile onto that run in a second. They get the steal, gets it to Gibson. She hits the jumper. That's a 7-0 run for the Lady Cards. Timeout, Clay County. Lady Cards down just 3. Clay County would stretch that lead back out, though. Courtney Jones hits Curry down low for the easy deuce in transition. Then it's the senior, Taylor Asher, pushing in transition. A little step through for the deuce at the rim. Lady Tigers up 8 at the break. Redbird made it tough, folks, but Clay County would hang on 52-47. The final. More scores for you. We have Buckhorn taking down Perry Central on the boys' side of the Scott Bank Classic. And then on the girls' side, didn't get that final score yet between Breathitt County and Buckhorn, but you can check WYMT for all scores from across the Commonwealth. Then some girls action. Lawrence County defeating Betsy Lane in 58th District action, 86-70. And Leslie County taking down Harlan County, 71-50. As we go to break, here's the Mountain Top 10, brought to you all season long by Alice Lloyd College.
Here, 2021. Just like you, Walters Mitsubishi is celebrating the 3 truckloads of new Mitsubishis that just arrived. And listen to this price. A new 2021 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, save $3,700 when you buy it for $22,350. Choose any remaining 2020 model on the lot and get low financing and huge discounts for pre-owned. Shop our entire inventory at waltersmm.com. In 2021, just remember,
when others won't, Walters will.
This is a tale of 2 kitties. This kitty uses ordinary litter. This kitty uses pretty litter, the world's smartest cat litter, and it's delivered right to your door. Its ultralight, super absorbent formula traps odors, and it does something no ordinary clay litter can do. Pretty Litter's color-changing crystals make it easy to monitor your cat's health, helping to avoid serious illness. She's switching to Pretty Litter. Smart move. Try Pretty Litter risk-free for 30 days. When you sign up, get free delivery. Go to prettylitter.com.
Cornet for the win! Oh! It's the Mountain Classic Miracle!
If you're looking for a new SUV this winter, you gotta run the numbers. Let's start with 3, as in 3 amazing Toyota RAV4s to choose from. The luxurious Limited, the rugged Adventure, and the extremely quick XSE Hybrid at 219 horsepower. And those numbers all add up to 1, as in America's #1 selling SUV. Now when you run the numbers, get $1,250 customer cash, or get a great RAV4 lease for just $199 a month. Run the numbers and save. Toyota, let's go places.
Closed captioning presented by Wolf, Williams, and Reynolds, serving Eastern Kentucky for Social Security and Federal Black Lung.
Welcome back. Time now for tonight's Walters Will of the Game, presented by Jack Walters at Walters Mazda Mitsubishi. Tonight's Will comes from South Laurel. Gracie Turner going to get the board here. No good on the putback attempt, but she says perseverance pays off. Gets it to go, plus the foul. Lady Cards up 14 at the break. That's tonight's Walters Will of the Game, where others won't. Walters will. Now time for our Citizens Bank of Kentucky Ticket to the Bank play of the night. Tonight's play comes from North Laurel. Reed Shepard in transition. The crossover, two-hand slam. He had 50 last Friday, 54 tonight against Corbin, and that's tonight's Citizens Bank of Kentucky Ticket to the Bank play of the night. Now, at the college level, Kentucky men's basketball looks to get back in the win column after back-to-back losses to top 25 teams, Alabama and Missouri. In both games, the Wildcats faltered down the stretch with turnovers and missed shots due to bad execution. Sophomore forward Keon Brooks says the Cats are trying to work out the kinks and get back to their winning ways.
I think it's a mixture. We got a little bit of bad luck, a little bit of, we turn the ball over. And and we don't always get the best shot that we could get late down the stretch. I feel like we're getting better at it. It's just something we got to continue to work at, keep pushing through, and hopefully this weekend we can play better these last 4 minutes and come out with a W.
On the other side of the ball, Tennessee looks to get back in the win column as well. The Volunteers were upset by Ole Miss on Tuesday night in Oxford. And despite the record differential between the Cats and Vols, Tennessee is still treating this game like any other against a strong Kentucky team.
Kentucky's Kentucky. Despite their record, they still probably have the most talented roster in the SEC. Certainly 1 and 2, I'm going to say them in Florida. They're still Kentucky. No one's going in there thinking because their record or whatever that they're not a team that can go out there and blow you out and beat you pretty badly.
So Kentucky looking to pull off quite the upset on Saturday. Camille Gear, of course, who is a Tennessee grad, is excited for this border battle. The Cats hosting number 11 Tennessee. This will be the first meeting between the two teams this season. Tennessee coming off that loss to Ole Miss on Tuesday in a close one, 52-50. This one tips off on ESPN on Saturday at 8 p.m. The two split the meetings last year, with both teams, oddly enough, winning on the road. Kentucky going down to Knoxville and getting their first win in 4 years. And then Tennessee coming back to Rupp Arena and coming back to beat the Kentucky Wildcats on the second to last game of the Wildcats regular season. The Wildcats will be back, on the women's side of things, the Wildcats will be back in action as well. Next Thursday, though, they take on Tennessee, a team they lost to 70-53. Last week, they were looking to bounce back from that loss against Ole Miss on Thursday evening. Now, looking forward to Saturday on the high school level, Boys Mountain Classic semifinals. Got some good ones for you. Hazard, number 7 in our Alice Wood College Mountain Top 10, taking on Harlan County, who's 11-1, one of the top scorers in the state, in freshman Trent Noah. They can shoot it, folks. That should be a good one. Then Wolf County taking on Knox Central. Both teams like to get up and down, and they can shoot it as well. Should be 2 fun games there. Then our girls' third place game, Martin County in Knott Central, starting the day off at 10 a.m. Make sure you tune in for that one. We got 4 games tomorrow. Third place game as well will be at 6:30 in the evening after those 2 semifinals. The college level, top 25 matchup between Alabama and Missouri, and then Kansas and West Virginia in the Big 12. We'll have all that on tomorrow night's Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime Saturday night show. Make sure you join Camille Gear for that. But until then, you all have a good night.